210 Boxing TV here with legendary Hall of Famer Bernard Executioner Hopkins. Vergil Ortiz coming back Saturday. What are your thoughts?
Damn. Dickies Arena, it's going to be jumping, it's going to be slamming, and it's a good time for him, and it's a good time for Texas. I mean, this is hometown. Everybody's waiting to see him. You just heard about the Eliminator. Come on, I mean, this is everything. This is the opportunity for everything for him to be played out the way he needs to play it out. He has to fight for himself. He has to do all the things he has to do to show that come this Saturday on the Zone at the Dickies Arena that he's the real deal. And we can talk about it. Others can talk about it. We can make prediction. But I just love his poise. I just love the way to be at this young age and young career, how he's handling all this without getting overwhelmed. At least he's not showing it. And that's important to me to be around as long as I've been around. And I'm not saying he have no personal jitters that he might have that he won't tell us.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like how he carrying himself, and then he shows it in the ring, and that's important.
He's 18-0, 18 knockouts. The last two fights, he's really showed out against Mo Hooker and then against Mean Machine. And the response, the crowd's been crazy. Do you feel like he's going to keep that momentum going with this fight against McKinnison, who's a guy that's going to try to box and stay on the outside?
I think now that his foot movement is not like a statue, like he's cutting guys off and making them fight. I seen that in the last fight. But he's still a little slipperier type of fighter, this particular. He's going to have to put that work in to trap him down. I think he's going to catch him in the process of them both throwing punches. And I think he's going to get there more frequent than he's going to get hit. I think his power is going to be the key. I mean, you can move and get away, but eventually you're going to have to get down dirty.
He's a big
fight.
He's a big guy for 147.
Huge.
Yeah, like I met Boots, I met Spence, I met Crawford.
I was just with them in Philly not too long ago for my Hall of Fame there.
Yeah.
The sides, man, it's like I'm looking at it like
he's
a
big.
Middleweight.
Yeah.
Like versus a lightweight, welterweight. Like seriously.
How do you think he sizes up against Spence or Crawford or
It's
even?
not only his size, he know how to fight to his advantage. Like he's not just a big guy that don't know how to fight. I know big guys that like want to fight like small guys. They crouch down. You've seen that.
Yeah.
He fights like a big guy with speed and power.
Do you feel like no one can exchange with him? Because the power is 100.
Not in that division.
The power's no question.
Not in that division. I don't care if it's the Boots, anybody, Philly guy, non-Philly guys. No.
Speaking about Boots, a lot of people are
he's a problem. He's a problem. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, he's a problem. To fight all-around skills right now. A lot that come from the DNA of that city, but a lot that come from the DNA of I mean, he got a father that's been around all kinds of styles that trained a lot of
former
fighters.
middleweight, late 70s, early 80s. Yeah.
Right, sort of my era. We're a few years apart, but not that much. Know him very well.
You trained your nephew, right, Demetrius?
Yes, bingo. So I understand the mentality, but I also understand what the weaknesses are on both sides.
The only question with Boots is they say, does he have a chin? That's the only question they have because the speed, power is all there.
On the chin. I mean, I'm talking about hit. If you're looking to hit him on the chin, you're going to lose all the time. That gotta be exposed systematically and skill-wise. And Victor has it. He has that ability. And there's a few other fighters has that ability. The only way you can expose a talent that way is by surprise. If you're looking to do it this way, here it comes, you're never going to do it. It has to be an exchange where you get there first, and then you'll be able to see.
If Spence and Crawford moves up, is Ortiz and Boots that super fight at 147 for one of the vacant belts maybe? WBA or
I
WBO,
don't think
WBC?
Ortiz will pass up on a vacant belt. He wants to be that guy. He believes he's that guy now, but he on official. And listen, I don't think Boots have a problem with that either. But only way we're gonna find out
When
is
it
come
happens?
this Saturday is be a next step to put pressure on anyone that's in the top 4. We already just mentioned 2, 3 maybe.
That's the cream of the crop at 147.
The cream of the crop, we're talking the Ray Leonard era.
Exactly.
In our era, this is a whole different era. You talking the 147 era. Come on, man. The Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns, Wilfred Benitez. I can name 5 in that era. This is a rebirth.